Oh boy. Oh boy. So here we go. This is another game. This is on the 3v3 Master Ladder. Like I said, if you haven't watched the first two games, we were ranked 3 Masters, and then we took a wicked disconnect. And so we haven't been able to log back onto Battle.net since, so I'm not sure what we're ranked right now. Probably like 5, 10, I'm not really sure. But ranked 3 Master League when this game was played. And yeah, our opponents here are JBag, The Game, and Soul Cancer. Cancer for your soul. Buy it in bottles now at Walmart. But anyway, if you guys don't know the SSN has been around since beta. We've been playing as a close-knit kind of team for a while now. But we've all kind of gone into 1v1 lately. Haven't played team games. We used to play team games all the time. One season we went 32 wins and 2 losses. That felt pretty good. I think when we did that, we were ranked third in third in North America. If there was a Grandmaster, we would have been third. But there's no Grandmaster for team games, obviously. But yeah, so we're a pretty tight team. But we just haven't played together for a long time, and it's sad, really. It's really sad. But I know people have been asking for it, and we had a free day to just get together and do that, so we did. And so once again, SSN Inga, SSN Incarnum, and SSN Smash Cab will give you, hopefully, some entertainment. Now, if I remember correctly, this game was just a clusterfuck. It was just a nightmare. I don't remember if that's this game or the one after, but regardless, I'm just going to give you our team's view. I'm just going to show you what we know, because it's always more exciting that way, in my personal opinion. But Smash Cab, when we loaded up this map, the first thing he said over Skype was that he wanted to be in this position, because he's going to build a command center here, and he's going to float it over here to the island and take a really fast, easy third. So he's going balls to the walls expansions here. He's going to be greedy as hell, macro play for sure, and looks like he's just kind of waiting on money at the moment. And there we go. Command center goes down for Smash Cab. So it's kind of up to me to defend us in the early game, because I believe SSN Inga is going for a fast expansion as well. Not really sure. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat, and after this cast, I'll check the chat. I'll see what's going on. I'll see who's watching the show. And if you guys don't know already, because I don't know if you guys found me off Reddit or who's watching right now, if you guys haven't watched my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/StarCraftInc. No spaces, no capitals. Inc as in INC, kind of like incorporated, but it stands for Incarnum. Yeah. Anyway, Soul Cancer, you know, doing his thing in the Fog of War. Also, JBag, Fog of War is a fun place to be. And it looks like we scouted this or not. I don't know. I guess we didn't scout that. Smash Cab Troll on the map with his SCV. So from me, we're seeing just the gateway going into either Blink or DTs. I don't remember what goes on here. Oh, you know what? I do remember this game. I do. This was a funny game. But okay. I'm gonna get into it anyway. Is there a Zerg? I think this guy's a Zerg. I don't know. I don't remember how this game went. Maybe he's a Terran. I think double Terran Protoss. What do we have here? Yeah, double Terran Protoss is what we're against. So it's kind of a yeah, it's a mirror match. Yeah, that's what a mirror match is. Command center gonna land on the island. Is he gonna take a third command center? I'm pretty sure he does. I don't remember. And Starport going down. So another 1-1-1 from the Terran player SSN Inga. Just a DT Shrine and more pylons. So my Probey Probe's going over here to drop a proxy pylon, but he gets intercepted by a stalker, and then he gets intercepted by a second stalker, and I was like, oh balls, they've got lots of stalkers. But I knew that meant they had no detection, so that was a good sign. But I didn't know if they were going to push or pressure us or what that meant. A lot of Marines here, which he needs a bunker. SSN Inga has a bad habit of not getting a bunker. He's a cool dude, so I forgive him. Currently living out of... I was going to give you his address, and then you could go to his house and be like, build a bunker! Because people do that in their spare time, I think. I don't know. What do you do in your spare time? I like to assault my neighbors. But anyway, I'm going to build an expansion. And the stalkers do actually come to harass this wall, and guess what? No bunker, dumbass. It's alright though, we can still be friends. And there goes the expansion, so I'm going to expand behind his attack. That's how you play StarCraft, if you guys didn't know. I try to be the most motivational and instructable teacher out there. These stalkers will find the expansion, but they won't do anything about it, because they're cool like that. I like to make friends with enemies. So these DTs are going to come over here. You're going to see tanks! Tanks! Free tanks. So 2 DTs are going to split off and deal with this. 1 DT is going to work its way to the Protoss, I hope. I don't know where that one's going. But I need to save that expansion. And free Marines are free Marines, right? And free tanks, cool, we gotta love that. So blue is losing a lot of shit, which was supposed to be sieged up at Inga's door, I'm sure. And trying to build a turret, but when I see what's going on, no turret for you. So no so funny. So this DT is gonna come over here. It's gonna see what's going on. It's be like, sentry, those are expensive on gas. Not sure who wants sentry, but as he starts to run away, not waste my time, he runs his probes and all that balls. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to look for something that looks like detection. And look! A Robo Bay. So I start hack away on that. DT follows this guy into his base who has a missile turret, the DT dies. So free DT for you. A single DT, still chilling right here with nowhere to go. And I don't think this guy gets the Robo Bay down. Nope, there goes the scan. Gonna get the DT right before the Robo Bay goes down, so good pick off by our opponents. And over here, just kind of building my stuff. And an expansion has gone down for Inga. And a 3rd expansion is going down for Smash Cab right now. So beautiful thing for him, and look at all the production that's coming down, and no barracks, it's just like, just mech. And yeah, pretty excited about that for him. You know, he should have put his starports here. I mean, that would make more sense, right? Because the starports couldn't be picked off, and they only produce planes. So right after the DT harass is followed by a Banshee harass, and SSN Inga wisely pulling those back before they can get picked off by the stalkers. But ultimately, we are just keeping our opponents in their base, which is fantastic. So I was going to go Blink Stalkers again out the gates, but because of the Marine tank composition, I felt that kind of like a Charge Lot Archon would work better. It does really well against Marine tank, just saying. Especially if you get the armor and shield upgrades. And more Banshee harass. I mean, Blue J-Bag's just having a tough time. He just can't keep income. It's not his fault though. It's not his fault that he's retarded. It's nobody's fault when they're retarded. I don't know how to put that more simple. Anyway, this game is going quite well for us, and a single DT sitting here in the middle acts as excellent spotting. Would probably work better if it was on the towers, but you know, I'm just bad at the game. I'll just put it that way. I need to saturate this faster, but once again, my probes need to go for a freaking hike before they can get there. And I'm spending my money. That's all you can ask. Starting upgrades because the forges are done, and you know, there's not I feel like there's more going on in a 1v1 game than team game. Team games are kind of funny like that. Despite there being 3 players to talk about on each team, so 6 players, it just isn't a lot to say. But that's because constant harass is needed in 1v1. But here we go. We do have Blue Terran moving out again stubbornly without any detection. So he's going to leave his base with a whole bunch less Marines. Now here is the funny part. He's going to stop, he's going to scan, and he's going to die to tanks! Oh my god, he just free Bile. That is the worst situation Blue has ever found himself in. He is going to go home, sit on the floor, and lie in the fetal position until his mom comes home to make him a bologna sandwich that will make him feel better for the rest of the day, until he can gain the courage to come back and play the ladder once more. So, J-Bag, instead of D-Bag, I feel like he just missed on the keyboard, has left the game after blaming his opponents, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that got skull-fucked by the DTs, him and Blue Terran, but that's okay. Just fun to watch. But yeah, SSN gonna troll around with his Banshees some more, find something to shoot at, like a pylon, sounds good. But no, pylons are for noobs. Gonna go for this mineral line here that the stalkers are out of range of, which is great. And it's okay, guys. Yellow is probably gonna school the DTs. So I'm trying to make his allies feel a little bit better about themselves, because you know, it's never nice when your ally blames you and leaves the game. And these stalkers are just hilarious. Soul Cancer's sad, but I mean he has cancer of the soul, I'd be sad too. And Smash kept breaking these rocks, which I don't think a lot of players look at this map and realize there's rocks there. I know I didn't the first time I played it, but there are destructible rocks there, and that's why you have to take the middle through the towers. But opening up these extra lanes is excellent. I recommend doing it all the time. It just gives you a lot of options when circumventing opponents, especially when your opponents have the high ground here or are guarding the high ground on the low ground. So Hellion's actually absorbing Siege Tank fire. I'm not really sure why. Siege Tank sieging up, knowing he has more tanks than the opponent, and lots of bio pushing into the tanks, but it's not what they want to do because tanks to the face are bad. Lots of Protoss coming, lots of Terran coming from the other side. Still has to clear the rocks though, so he will be late to the party. And here comes the Archon charge lot to clean up what's left, pretty much uncontested, but wants to stay away from that PF. PF with tanks. So tanks will clean that PF up pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. And just gonna kind of work it way into this base here with a bunch of melee units. Don't really know where they want to be. And here we go, getting into tanks for free, and just look at the charge lots curl around those tanks. Didn't pull up in there. SSN Inga really got nothing to do. Siege is up there because that's where the party's at, I suppose. Siege tanks on the high ground, not a good thing for the tanks down here, but there are more tanks on the ground with bonus range due to the air units. But a lot of Marines there. Scan goes down to give his tanks extra range, but his tanks from Smash Kev do snipe those tanks. Another tank gonna come to the edge, and there we go. The game has left. I just have not. Well, I don't know what to say about that. But anyway, guys, I got another game for you. So if you guys are still watching, stay tuned. I'll load that up and I'll come back online. I'll see you guys in a